What's going on, everybody on YouTube? This is, of course, Mark checking in once again, coming at you guys with another reaction video, man. So, got another Krayzie Bone song. Shout out to the homie Alfred Daniel. Let me find your comment right here, bro. Alfred Daniel, shout out to you, bro. I really appreciate the request. As always, if you guys do have a request, man, make sure to leave it down in the comments below. There are so many comments regarding me to request to Krayzie Bone songs, so if I do miss it, I'm sorry, but I'm doing my best. I'm only one person. Let's get it, bro. Waiting for Never.
As I look into my...
By the way, I think this is like a newer song. This was released in 2019. I'm looking at the music video. Released in 2019, so.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. As I look into my life, I see clearer now than before, and I realize even more. I can see the light through the force that's been guiding me through my core, reminding me of my boys that's lying up in the moor, that I am one with the Lord. Some fall asleep counting sheep, I fall asleep counting blessings. I hang around with the meek, cause the heart they seem to be stressing, but all they worldly possessions and expensive obsessions, they simply missing the message, but think they go into heaven, they were guessing. It would end in 2012, what's the question? The pressure, up in the up and down is oppressive. I'm waiting on the day when everybody would just recognize, but now I realize, waiting for never, 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 waiting for never. I try to cover from the bottom, my enemies see they hated me. Industry underrated me. Hennessy made me think retaliation.
Industry underrated me. Hey, bro. I've said this before. Krayzie Bone is somebody that stays true to himself. And there's not a lot of artists like that nowadays, bro. So I respect that 100%. I think anybody will respect somebody, especially an artist, somebody that's put in a higher position to where you have an influence, right? If you stay true to yourself, man, people will respect that. But at the same time, you won't get the clout like that, you know? Not like how these other artists do it, you know, these A-list artists. So that's just the game, bro. It's a dirty game, but I'm going to rewind that real quick. Excuse me.
I try to cover from the bottom, my enemies see they hated me. Industry underrated me. Hennessy made me think retaliation. Patiently waiting my desperation, keeping me deep in my meditation. They don't wanna see me shine, but I tell them they can meet me in the sky. So hate me, hate me. They never gonna block my blessings, stop my presence. I already got the leverage, but then they got my aggressive. Believe what you wanna believe, but the question, have they ever been believing these? The legends. Waiting on this industry to recognize, but then I realize, waiting for never, 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 waiting for never. I try to get warning, fully informed before the storm, but I clearly see they're never gonna see the light. Minds are blinded, these times remind me of prophecies that were predicted, mentioned at the end of time. We wanna ratchet erratically, and our habits dramatically psychopathic to habit. We wouldn't risk it all, but I think I'd rather let it go. There'll be no conversations or negotiations over my soul. It's not for sale, I do will try to save mine. They choosing not to see the light, they wanna stay blind, hoping and I'm praying that they recognize, but then I realize, waiting for never, 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 waiting for
You know what, dude? Let me say this. I've been thinking about this for a while, guys. Let me know if you can relate, but in a way, and I don't want to make no comparisons between these two artists because I think everybody's unique, but Krayzie Bone and Nipsey Hussle remind me so much of each other. Like, I feel like they just have this some sort of resemblance, man. And I'm not even really a Nipsey Hussle fan, but maybe it's because of the way they look or the subjects they talk about. But man, I was listening to Blue Laces 2 recently because I remember hearing that song back then, like before. And I was like, man, Nipsey Hussle. That's who Krayzie Bone reminds me of. And that's who Nipsey Hussle reminds me of. Krayzie Bone. I think it's because of the way they look maybe, or yeah, like just maybe the subjects they talk about, but they're both dope rappers. RIP to Nipsey, by the way. And let's talk about the song. So, Krayzie Bone, Waiting for Never. I'm waiting for never. This is a great song, by the way. I'm waiting for never. Great beat, great hook. And of course, Krayzie Bone's talking about that real stuff again, man. I think this is proof that you can make good music. You can still rap, but talk about a positive subject and still make it sound good, you know? Just because you talk about, like, money and drugs and stuff, and then you have a good beat, but that doesn't mean it's, like, a good song, right? So, yeah, it's all about how you do it. I'm waiting for never. That's really catchy, dude. That's in my head right now. I'm waiting for never. That, shout out to, who was that? Alfred Daniel? Shout out to you, bro. I'm waiting for never. And yeah, he's at one point he was talking about the industry and like no negotiations over my soul. Yeah, Krayzie Bone is his third eye is fully open. Part of me is thinking now that the industry really screwed him over at some point in his career. I have this big feeling, and I wouldn't be surprised if the industry did do that, because it is what it is, bro. Like I mentioned this in the previous video. There's a price you have to pay when you want to make that money, bro. But that's just a rap game, man. But I do respect artists like Krayzie Bone for, you know, speaking the truth, staying true to themselves, like I mentioned. And I'm gonna bump that one more time. I'm gonna do another reaction video, but I want to bump this one more time because it's pretty fire. I'm not gonna lie. I really like the beat selection too. I think I mentioned this before, but Krayzie Bone has good beat selections. And like I said, dude, when Krayzie Bone is alone, he's just doing his thing, bro. Like, no hate, no disrespect to the other members, but I don't think they do it like Krayzie Bone. I think that's why people like Krayzie Bone too, is because he knows how to make himself sound, you know.
Into my life, yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, one thing I want to say too is waiting for never. Basically, he's waiting for something that's never gonna come. Like, you know, people are not gonna wake up. People are not gonna realize it, but that's just life, bro. I used to be like that too at one time. You know, thinking about like, man, all these people are lost, but you can't say that, guys. I don't think it's right to say that. I think everybody is having their own human experience, you know. So if they don't want to wake up, or if they don't want to do what you say, you can't force them, bro. That's something, I'm going to tell you guys something. That's something you can't do, is force people to do something that they don't want to do. You can't try to change people when you haven't even changed yourself. Like, sometimes you got to look at yourself in the mirror. I'm going to be honest. Sometimes there's certain things that, you know, maybe your actions, bro. Maybe, you know, you telling people this and then your actions speak otherwise, right? So, yeah, very interesting topic. Well, that's another topic too, dude. we could dive into. But right now, let's just focus on the music. I want to bump this one more time.
As I look into my life, I see clearer now than before. And I realize even more, I can see the light through the force that's been guiding me through my core. Reminding me of my boys that's lying up in the morgue, that I am one with the Lord. Some fall asleep counting sheep, I fall asleep counting blessings. I hang around with the meek, cause the heart they seem to be stressing.
Some fall asleep counting sheep. I fall asleep counting blessings. That's real, bro. Some of the bars I missed, but I'm gonna play that back, bro.
More that I am one with the Lord. Some fall asleep counting sheep, I fall asleep counting blessings. I hang around with the meek, cause the heart they seem to be stressing. But all they worldly possessions, they're expensive obsessions. They simply missing the message, but think they go into heaven. They were guessing. It went in 2012 was the question. The pressure up in hell is oppressive. I'm waiting on the day when everybody would just recognize. But now I realize I'm waiting for never. I'm waiting for never. 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 I'm waiting for never. 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 I try to cover from the bottom. My enemies see they hated me. Industry underrated me. Hennessy made me think retaliation. Patiently waiting my desperation, keeping me deep in my meditation. They don't wanna see me shine, but I tell them they can meet me in the sky. So hate me, hate me. They never gonna block my blessings, stop my presence. I already got the leverage, but then they got my aggressive. Believe what you wanna believe, but the question: have they ever been believing these? The legends. Waiting on this industry to recognize, but then I realize waiting for never. I'm waiting for never. 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 I'm waiting for never. 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 I try to give warning, fully inform them before the storm, but I clearly see they're never gonna see the light. Minds are blinded, these times remind me of prophecies that were predicted, mentioned at the end of time. We wanna ratchet erratically and our habits dramatically, psychopathic to habit, we wouldn't risk it all. But I think I'd rather let it go. There'll be no conversations or negotiations over my soul. It's not for sale, I do will, try to save mine. They choosing not to see the light, they wanna stay blind. Hoping and I'm praying that they recognize, but then I realize I'm waiting for never. Waiting for never. I'm waiting for never. 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 I'm waiting for never. 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 Waiting for never.
Hey man, shout out to you guys. Shout out to Krayzie Bone too, bro. Salute, salute. That was Waiting for Never by Krayzie Bone. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I appreciate the request. Alfred Daniel, that was fire, dude. I think I have all my thoughts out. So that being said, I'm going to catch you guys on the next one.